guys, so thanks for joining me here for day one. This is my self-challenge that I have decided to do this week after getting tons of interest off of Pinterest. I have decided to pull out my big bin of punches and challenge myself to use some of those punches that I haven't used or that I haven't used in a while. So today, which is Sunday, this is going to be my very first one. I'm going to be doing them all week long for 7 days, and I'm going to be using a new punch with a card. Well, I'm going to be making a new card with a new punch every day, inspired to do that card. So today's card is all based around this little itty bitty flowered punch. This is a Studio G punch. This is one of their the 97-cent or dollar punches or whatnot, and I have a bunch of these little guys, and I find that I use these the least, so I wanted to start with one of these. So what I did is I took a couple pieces of my red cardstock. This is Red Recollections cardstock, and I pulled this all from my scrap bin. After making all my Christmas cards and things, I just grabbed from there. So I punched out approximately 40 of these little guys, 40 of the little flowers, and I laid them, this is the back of a mouse pad, laid them on the back of a mouse pad. I used, this is a eyelet solder that I have. It has a round tip on it, but if you have one of those, I think they're called dry embossing tools that are round on the one end, I took to the middle of each of these flowers and rubbed it just real quick, or just pushed on it really hard real quick, and with it being on the mouse pad, it gives the flowers a little bit of dimension, and the outside pops up like this one you can see here. That's a good one. And so is this one here showing on camera. Then after that, I went through the centers of all of them and used my Dimensional Liquid Pearls from Ranger and dabbed the center of each and every single one of them. It kind of sounds very tedious, but it really wasn't that bad. And where I went with this is I just wanted to make, because this was so little in my thoughts for this card, I just did a 3x3 because I think if I would have did an A2, I think it would have taken a lot more of these, and I might have been pulling my hair out by then. So using the My Mind's Eye Loves Me paper, I pulled out, let me see if I have a sheet of it, yeah. It is this on one side, and then how it says love on the other. I pulled that out and used that and cut it 1/8 of an inch shorter, so 2 7/8 square. And using these little flowers, I used a red card base, sorry. Red card base, rounded the corner edges. And then using that love paper and these little flowers here, I made this little heart out of all of those flowers, just kind of conglomeration of flowers, but to create the heart. And then following along with the same typewriter type style love that's typed on these, I used this Ditto small alphabet letter stamp set and stamped just love on the bottom, just to repeat since it's all in the background. I just stamp that on there with my VersaFine ink. And it's just as simple as that. I think there's enough going on with all of the flowers that I didn't want to add anything else because I think that it would have taken away from it. The inside I just left plain. Since this outside says love, I just put you on the inside because the week of Valentine's Day I have a tendency to get, I usually buy them every year, but this year I'm going to be making them. I leave a card, a little something, or a little note every day the week of Valentine's Day for my husband on the counter where he gets ready for work in the morning and his wallet is. I usually set it with that. So I did glue these on. I didn't use tape, I used glue, and I actually used glossy accents. Sometimes with the Tombow Multi, it leaves behind that sticky residue, especially if something isn't touching it, so I was afraid when I was placing these flowers that especially around the outside, if some of the glue kind of oozed out after that, that it would be tacky, and I didn't want that. So I opted for the glossy accents, and then if you can see, there's some places like here and up here where it did go out over the edge, it just turned shiny. So I would rather it be shiny than sticky. So this is day 1, Sunday, February 3rd. This is my first day of my self-punch challenge to get more use out of my punches. Please help follow me every day. I'm going to be doing a new punch every day, a new card every day this week, and I'm going to try to make my next videos the process videos so that you can actually see me doing it as I do it. I don't know if my tripod and camera and such are up to it, but I'm going to give it a whirl. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it'll just be like this. So bear with me as I try to do this. I got a new phone, and it's driving me nuts, and I don't like it, and that's a whole nother can of worms. But anyways, I love this little thing. I think it's so cute. So I hope you guys follow me every day for a new punch. I probably won't be uploading this until Monday because it's crazy in my house, and I'm trying to find a quiet moment because of the Super Bowl to film this and whatnot. So this will probably go up Monday. So have a great Monday, guys. Bye.